North India swelters in a heat wave. Delhi at 45 degrees Celsius, Allahabad at 47. Monsoons hit Kerala. It's expected to reach Maharashtra in the next 48 hours. So still some time left till it reaches North India. We'll get you all the details ahead on the show. Good evening to News 360 with me, Arunodhay Mukherjee. Let's also take you through the other big stories we're tracking this Friday evening. A bitter war of words within the Aam Aadmi Party. Manish Sisodia accuses Yogendra Yadav of targeting Arvind Kejriwal and leaking the party's internal matters. Yadav in turn writes to the political committee saying the party is losing direction. A pub shooting caught on CCTV in Mumbai. A male customer misbehaves with a woman, then shoots the manager when he's asked to apologize. Be regular in parliament and don't touch leaders' feet. Modi shares his mantra with BJP MPs, telling them not to speak as government spokespersons but as representatives of their constituencies. Two groups clash inside the Golden Temple in Amritsar during a ceremony to mark the 30th anniversary of Operation Blue Star. 50 people detained after a violent sword fight breaks out between the Temple Task Force and the Shiromani Akali Dal supporters. 17 policemen found guilty in a 5-year-old Dehradun fake encounter case. They had gunned down an MBA student. The CBI director tells CNN-IBN the agency did a wonderful job. Pakistan's GeoTV sues the ISI for defamation for calling it anti-national. Pakistan's media regulator suspends the channel's license for 15 days. Novak Djokovic books his place in the French Open finals after beating Latvian Ernest Gulbis in 4 sets 6-3, 6-3, 3-6, 6-3. But first, yes, the heat is on. Despite the fact that monsoons may have hit Kerala, but North India, there is certainly no respite from the summer. Maximum temperatures in the capital hitting 47 degrees through the day today. It's the hottest day Delhiites have witnessed in the last 19 years. Jaipur, meanwhile, sizzling at 46 degrees Celsius. In Allahabad, Uttar Pradesh, temperatures have also hit 47 degrees. Bikaner was burning at a steep 45 degrees Celsius, and it was also the season's hottest day in Jammu with a temperature of 43.6 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, all the way across in Gujarat, 2 people succumbed to the heat wave, taking the death toll to 4 in the last 2 days. The Met Department saying the heat wave conditions in Gujarat are likely to prevail for 2 more days. Of course, monsoons, have been telling you, have hit Kerala. Here's a full report.
After a long wait, the rain gods have finally shown mercy. The monsoon has reached southern Kerala coast, causing widespread rains in the state. And even though it's delayed by 5 days, the Met Department predicts that it's expected to reach states like Maharashtra and West Bengal swiftly in the next 48 hours.
As of now, the monsoon has reached up to 12 degrees north in the Arabian Sea. Conditions are congenial for further advancement of monsoon in next 48 hours.
However, North India continued to be in the grip of a severe heat wave. Delhi recorded its hottest day of the season with temperature touching 46 degrees Celsius. Many took to cool drinks and shades to beat the heat.
सुबह के 9:15 बजे करीब है, लेकिन गस पसीना आ रहा है जैसे कि 12 ही बजे हैं और गर्मी में निकला नहीं जाता है।
अभी बाहर निकलने में तो बहुत दिक्कत हो रही है। पहले बिजली का बिल जो 2000 का आता था, अब 5 और 6000 का हम सोच रहे हैं आ जाएगा।
Many cities in Rajasthan recorded temperature over 46 degrees Celsius. Jammu also recorded the season's hottest day at 43.6 degrees Celsius. In Uttar Pradesh also, there was no respite from the scorching heat. Haryana also boiled with temperature touching as high as 46 degrees. Doctors also advising people to be careful.
Heat stroke is a major problem. It can be fatal at times. One needs to be moved to an AC environment immediately, remove all the clothes, make it cool, make the body cool with wet cloth. And if they are unconscious or semi-unconscious, then they need to be moved to a hospital setting.
There seems to be no respite from the heat, with the Met Department predicting an intensification of the heat wave, with the temperatures expected to go above 45 degrees in the coming few days. Guess the only way for people like us to beat the heat is to sip on cool drinks or have ice creams like these. With camera person Sumit Jaguri in New Delhi, Meenakshi Upreti.
And of course, it seems the heat is also getting to the Aam Aadmi Party. After a bitter war of words within leaders of the party, Manish Sisodia and Yogendra Yadav, the party has gone into damage control mode. The Aam Aadmi Party's Prashant Bhushan admitted that there are problems within the party, but said there was no question of Yogendra Yadav being isolated. This comes after Manish Sisodia accused Yadav of targeting party chief Arvind Kejriwal and making internal matters public. The party also said it has not accepted the resignations of any of its members just yet.
In any new party like ours, there are bound to be problems. There are problems, organizational problems, other problems in the party, and that is why the National Executive has been meeting today. No, there is no question of anybody being isolated, etc. All these issues that have been raised either in Yogendra Bhai's letter or by other people are being discussed, are going to be discussed in the National Executive.
इस्तीफे की चर्चा आज नहीं हुई है, जो भी चर्चा होगी उस पे कल होगी। इस्तीफा आज की मीटिंग में इस्तीफा कतई मुद्दा नहीं था। बहुत ही सौहार्दपूर्ण तरीके से हम लोगों की बैठक हुई, दिन भर बहुत अच्छी बातचीत चली है। कहीं भी आज इस्तीफे के ऊपर कोई चर्चा नहीं हुई, कल हम लोग इस पे बातचीत करेंगे। अंजलि दमानिया ने अपना इस्तीफा वापस ले लिया। साजिया को वापस बुलाया जा रहा है। साजिया के बारे में आज चर्चा हुई है और निश्चित रूप से हम लोगों को प्रसन्नता होगी इस बारे में कि अगर साजिया फिर से हम लोगों के साथ जुड़ के काम करे।
All right, let's get in the very latest from CNN IBN's Ruparshi Nanda, who's joining us with more details on this. Ruparshi, you know, this needs to be seen in the context of those numerous exits and also the performance of the Aam Aadmi Party. Where is this really heading?
Arunodaya, definitely very tough times for the Aam Aadmi Party, and this war of words between Yogendra Yadav and Manish Sisodia certainly points to a very deep unease within the party, and also point to issues that have not been addressed by the party head on. And remember, in that letter, Mr. Yogendra Yadav had accused Arvind Kejriwal of encouraging a personality cult and had asked whether he was merely a leader or was he a party supremo. And Manish Sisodia had also accused Yogendra Yadav of trying to finish off the party. Now that contentious issue has not been taken up today in the party, as we are getting to hear. And tomorrow when the National Executive meets again, this issue is also going to be discussed. So it remains to be seen whether Yogendra Yadav's resignation is going to be accepted, and if Mr. Yadav is also going to remain within the party within curtailed powers and decreased authority.
All right, Ruparshi, thanks very much for the moment. These are senior leaders that we're talking about. Certainly troubled times for the Aam Aadmi Party at the moment. But listen in to what Yogendra Yadav had to say on the rift emerging within the Aam Aadmi Party.
इस्तीफा वापस लेना, संगठन की बातें मीडिया से नहीं करता। मेरी आदत नहीं है, मेरी फितरत नहीं है। अब आप जितना भी कहते जाएं, मैं इसका एक ही जवाब आपको दूंगा। मैं अपने संगठन की बातें मीडिया से नहीं करता। मैं अपने संगठन की बातें मीडिया से नहीं करता।
All right, Yogendra Yadav tight-lipped about what is happening within the party. That's the big question we're putting out tonight. Is it the beginning of unraveling of the Aam Aadmi Party? That is the talking point tonight on India at 9 with Bhupendra Chaubey. All right, in more news related to the Aam Aadmi Party, charges have now been framed against its leader Arvind Kejriwal in that defamation case filed against him by Nitin Gadkari. The trial will commence on the 2nd of August. Kejriwal has been exempted from personal appearance. Earlier in the day, the judge urged Nitin Gadkari and Kejriwal to bury the hatchet, but Arvind Kejriwal, though, refused to do so. Switching focus from politics now, some dramatic visuals coming in from a Mumbai pub. A daring attack caught on camera. Take a look at this CCTV footage from last week showing a young woman being harassed at a pub by a man. The woman then complained to the pub manager about the harassment. The manager then confronted the man, asking him to apologize. Outraged by this, the footage then shows the man pulling out a gun, firing at the pub manager. The manager was injured in the shooting and the man was later arrested.
Well, this man is 50-year-old Vikrant Kumar, and he was there after a few drinks. He was acting funny. He was allegedly misbehaving with a female patron over there, and that's when she objected. And as you can see the visuals in this CCTV footage, he then removed a gun, which he had it as he had a license for it. He pointed it at the manager who was trying to ask him to apologize to the female patron for his misbehavior, but instead he got into an altercation with him and pointed the gun, and not just pointed, he fired at him as well. His leg got injured. He was arrested later on for attempting to murder and misbehaving with a female patron. He is right now in judicial custody.
Back to politics. Before Parliament proceedings get underway, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has told BJP members of Parliament to speak only on the behalf of their constituencies and not for the party in the public fora. The message came as the BJP Parliamentary Party met in the Central Hall of Parliament. Narendra Modi telling MPs to be present during functioning of the House and stay connected with their constituencies. He also told the MPs that the onus is on them to ensure the House functions. He also addressed the MPs saying they must stop greeting senior leaders by touching their feet.
Sir, you were present in that meeting that Narendra Modi addressed of the BJP's parliamentary party. What all did he tell the members of parliament?
एक अच्छा पार्लियामेंटेरियन बनने के लिए उसके लिए जो मेहनत हो सकता है, सारे विधायिका का जानकारी रखना, समय पर क्वेश्चन डालना, हर चीज़ों का जितने भी प्रक्रिया है उसकी जानकारी करके समय पर उसको देने की आवश्यकता है।
ये भी कहा जा रहा है कि उन्होंने ये भी कहा कि आप हमारे पैर छू करके हमें आदर ना दें।
सम्मान देना बुजुर्गों का काम है, अपने बड़े नेताओं के प्रति सम्मान श्रद्धा, लेकिन केवल पैर छू करके और गणेश परिक्रमा करके ऊंचाई तक पहुंचना ये उचित नहीं है और राजनीति में ये अधिक हो रहा है।
Well, staying with the Parliament, the new Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Sumitra Mahajan, is yet to take a call on who will be leader of the opposition. She said there has been no decision taken yet on whether the Congress will get that position. Sumitra Mahajan was felicitated by the Prime Minister and Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge and other party leaders today. She is the eighth-time BJP MP from Indore and only the second woman to hold the post of Lok Sabha Speaker after Meera Kumar.
कई सारे प्रेसिडेंट्स है, उसका स्टडी करूंगी, फिर कई सारे आने वाले भविष्य की बातें हैं, उस पर सोचेंगे, वर्तमान की स्थिति, और ये करके हम निर्णय लेंगे, जल्दी लेंगे। मैं हमेशा जैसे कहती आई हूँ कि जब मैं पार्लियामेंट मेंबर बन जाती हूँ, मैं सबके रिप्रेजेंटेटिव बन जाती हूँ। नॉट ओनली मैं महिला हूँ तो मैं केवल महिलाओं के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव नहीं हूँ। सो मैं अब पूरे सदन को मुझे चलाना है ना, पूरे सदन का एक एजेंडा है और उसमें आपने जैसे कहा द फर्स्ट एजेंडा विल बी द बजट।
Okay, now to the story that we've been following through the day. 50 people detained after clashes broke out in the Golden Temple premises during a ceremony to mark the 30th anniversary of Operation Blue Star. Situation now under control, but there was a sword fight, as you can see from those dramatic visuals coming in from inside the temple complex. These are, of course, visuals from earlier this morning. Clashes breaking out between the Golden Temple Task Force workers and supporters of the Shiromani Akali Dal, MP Simranjit Singh Maan. Several people have been injured in those clashes, which started over a dispute on who would speak first.
Every 6th of June they normally have this, but it is a duty of the SGPC to ensure that the security is there. And if they can't do it themselves, they should get other people, the Sangat, to come in and do their business. But they should not allow this sort of thing to happen. It is denigrating our own institutions.
That is the holiest of the holy temples of the Sikhs, and for this kind of activity to take place is, I would say, shameful. Police cannot enter that shrine. The SGPC and the Akal Takht, the Jathedar of the Akal Takht, their writ runs there.
जानबूझ के कोई एजेंसियां दे आदमी विच गुस्से ने आके ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਇਹ ਹੁੱਲੜਬਾਜ਼ੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹਦੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਪੜਤਾਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਵੇਗੀ। ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਦੋਸ਼ੀ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਪਾਏ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਾਰਵਾਈ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਵੇਗੀ।
We'll take a short break. Coming up next on News 360, under fire for his compliments to Narendra Modi, Shashi Tharoor explains himself to the Congress leadership. Stay with us for more. Welcome back. Let's get you more news now. It's the biggest ever conviction against police officers. 17 out of 18 policemen have been found guilty in the 2009 Dehradun fake encounter case. The case relates to the killing of a 22-year-old MBA student identified as Ranbir, who was gunned down on charges that he was part of an extortion racket. That was the police's explanation then. The policemen now have been found guilty of murder, destruction of evidence and criminal conspiracy. The prosecution was able to prove that the encounter site where Ranbir was gunned down was completely dressed up. His family now has demanded the death penalty.
कोर्ट ने जो जजमेंट आज दिया है उससे मेरे दिल को इतनी तसल्ली जरूर हुई है कि भाई आगे से कोई इस फैसले को सुनने के बाद में कुछ क्राइम जरूर करने की कोशिश करेगा उस इलाके में। मेरी उम्मीद तो यही है कि ये फांसी की सजा होगी 8 आदमी को तो कम से कम। अगर इससे नीचे होती है तो कोई फिर इसका कोई फायदा ही नहीं फैसले का होगा मेरे लिए।
No, we had concluded that the accused police officers were guilty of a murder charge, and that has been upheld by the trial court also. We had enough of circumstantial and direct evidence to prove our case, and that has been upheld. Yeah, we have done a professional job, and we are proud of our investigators. I think this was an important case. That's why the case was referred to us, and we have lived up to our reputation.
All right, now in more news from across the country, shocking news coming in from Jammu and Kashmir, where a class 10 girl's ear was cut off by a group of men in Srinagar. The perpetrators allegedly stalked the girl from her school and tried to molest her while she was waiting for her parents. A case has been registered and 7 people have been arrested. After the Congress distanced itself from Shashi Tharoor's praise for Narendra Modi, the leader has now written to the leadership explaining his remarks on the Prime Minister. He told the Congress that he didn't intend to defend Modi and only raised the larger point of governance.
पार्टी का ये स्टैंड है कि अभी ये बहुत पहले है, अभी किसी के बारे में राय इतनी जल्दी, कहावत है कि जुमा 8 दिन भी नहीं हुआ है इस सरकार को, इसलिए उसकी प्रतीक्षा करनी चाहिए। लेकिन और इसी संबंध में अच्छी बात है शशि थरूर जी ने और उसको विस्तार से एक्सप्लेन कर दिया है कि उनकी वो मंशा नहीं है जो मीडिया ने प्रोजेक्ट किया है।
HRD Minister Smriti Irani has been summoned in a defamation case filed by Congress leader Sanjay Nirupam, who was alleged that during a TV debate, Irani had made defamatory comments against him. His case is a counter-defamation case because earlier Smriti Irani had done the same against him. Pakistani television channel Jio News has sued the country's spy agency, the ISI, after it accused Jio of being anti-state. Jio has claimed that the ISI was behind the shooting on journalist Hamid Mir. Pakistani media regulator has suspended Jio's license for 15 days over these allegations. Meanwhile, markets hit another high today with the Sensex closing above the 25,000 mark, rising by more than 370 points. The broader Nifty ending 100 points higher above the 7,500 mark. Gains were led by metal and energy stocks. And a quick update from the French Open, where world number 2 Novak Djokovic has booked his place in the finals after beating Latvian Ernest Gulbis in 4 sets. Djokovic got off a flyer in the semi-final on centre court. He had no trouble holding his serve and helped along by a spate of unforced errors from the 18th-seeded Gulbis. Djokovic took a 2-0 set lead, but his opponent finally found his rhythm in the 3rd set and he got himself back in the match by taking the set 6-3. Normal service then resumed in the 4th set, though, with Djokovic regaining his composure to close out the match 6-3, 6-3, 3-6, 6-3. That's all for the moment, but news and updates continue here on CNN IBN. Do stay with us.